Oh, yeah, there, team. How's it going today? Steven, what's going on? Steven Hughes coming on in from Brisbane. I absolutely love this. Yeah, good old times. Oh. Anybody who is kicking around on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere, I typically teach on MotoSumo, this cool Danish fitness app, and if you happen to be on there right now, you can go to the Just Ride feature and input this code 7597 on the Just Ride feature, and then we can do a group ride together. I can see your stats, you can see your stats, we can have loads of fun right in there. But otherwise, right here on YouTube, on Facebook, wicked, wicked, wicked to be with you. And anybody who wants, if you want a discount code on MotoSumo, you can go to motosumo.com/spin-with-Steve. It'll get you 30% off, or just input a promo code SPINWITHSTEVE in the shop when you're there. But yeah, everybody. All right, we're like 45 seconds away from kicking this thing off for realsies. Steven, really, really wicked to have you coming in from Brisbane today at 1 in the morning. That is bonkers. It is 8 a.m. for me right now, but I'm glad that working in the airline industry is getting you up at all hours of the night. Everything. Really great to have you here. Okay, team, let's get ready for it. Let's have some fun. Yo, 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 everybody. Good to be with you today, live and free here on YouTube and MotoSumo's Ride Together platform, as well as on my personal Facebook. Happy to be with you. Good to see some friends. Really great to see Steven Hughes, good old friend of mine from riding community, cancer fundraising community, everything community, good human community, coming on in from Brisbane, Australia right now. That is, it fills me with joy. Yeah. I'm Steve Klimperg-Nodge. I'm coming to you live from Treaty 7 territory right here in Calgary, Canada, known for generations as Mokinstis. And today we've got a 45-minute endurance ride ahead of us. And this one, just like last week, is pretty simple in how I'm approaching the lesson plan. But that simplicity is the sweatplicity. I think that's a word. I'm pretty sure that's a word. Anyway, every 5 minutes, we're going to keep increasing the resistance level until we hit the top of the pyramid at a big, big out-of-the-saddle mountain climb, and then we'll come back down the pyramid. But every single time, it is all about finding endurance, finding capacity, finding consistency within that resistance range and the associated cadence. Okay, for right now though, let's get into full warm-up mode. Just be here on your bike in resistance level 1, complete flat road here. Pedals are moving. You can be up off the handlebars with me if you like, depending on whatever bike you are using at home or in a gym or wherever you are. Get your sits bones, those bony protrusions at the base of your pelvis, get those locked into the widest part of your saddle, and keep the legs in motion right here. No impedance whatsoever in the motion of your hips, of the legs and the hip joints, knees tracking directly forward and back, and the heels of your feet dropped on down so your feet are flat and parallel to the floor throughout the pedal stroke. You want to keep that heel down so that you can engage the whole posterior chain of muscles for a nice push and a good pull for a good 360-degree symmetrical pedal stroke. Alrighty, from there, extend the spine on up all the way through the top of the head. Drop the shoulder blades down. Give me 2 big breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allowing the rib cage to expand in all directions on the inhalation, then 1 more. Alrighty, team, hinge at the hips. Come on down to those handlebars. Keeping the spine nice and long. Make any micro adjustments that you need to keep the sits bones on the saddle there. Oh, elbows down and in. And team, we're into our first 5-minute segment here. This is the very bottom of the pyramid. The very, very bottom. So keep it at resistance level 1 right now. flat road. Easy peasy. Steven, you're gonna be like, why am I awake at 1 in the morning for easy peasy? And do not you worry, do not you fret, because it ain't gonna be easy for very long. All right, I wanna see 110 to 120 RPM right now for these 5 minutes. If you're with me on Moto Sumo, that code again, 7597, you can input that in the Just Ride feature and you'll join my group. I'll be able to see your stats live. You'll be able to see mine too. Alrighty, beautiful body position. Whew. Elbows down and in. I know we don't have to worry about being streamlined here when we're indoors on a bike, but keeps the body in a good position, keeps our core engaged. Whew. 110 to 120 for this 5-minute portion. And then we're gonna increase ourselves into resistance level 2 for an endurance zone, then resistance level 3, then resistance level 4, then resistance level 4 plus. We'll call it a resistance level 5. It's mythical, you know? That's gonna be the top of our pyramid. Keep pedaling it through. Steve, how you doing there? Good to see ya. On my heads up display right now, I can barely make out what you're writing in the chat, but so glad to have you. Anybody else who wants to jump in on the chat? Facebook, YouTube, on the Spin for Life YouTube channel where we're hosting this right now. You can subscribe, get literally dozens of free spin classes right there. Or come join me on Moto Sumo. And you'll get live spin classes from me and a bunch of other instructors, plus a ton of strength training and everything else. All right, keep that spine nice and long. Shoulder blades back and down. Chest open. Ooh yeah, team. Beautiful round pedal strokes, efficient, heels down. Breathe through it. We're at like 0 resistance flat road right now. So right now we are just warming up the body essentially. Getting the breath control, getting the cardiovascular system woken up. For me, it's 8 a.m. For Stephen in Brisbane, it's 1 a.m. Hoo-ah. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Focus through. Enjoy this time of minimal resistance and just keeping stability with the body as we pedal. This speedy of a pedal stroke can be very difficult to maintain nice efficiency with. There's a tendency to want to push past the edge of the pedal stroke, and then you're just losing power all over the place and going janky with your joints. So, take the opportunity to enjoy focusing on body position. Oh yeah, team. 90 seconds left. In 90 seconds, we're gonna take it up to what we call resistance level 2. In Moto Sumo land, where I typically teach, we use 4 different levels of resistance as our main segments of resistance to train with. So resistance level 1, total flat road, that's where we are right now. Resistance level 2, where we're about to go in 70 seconds, should feel like a little bit of an incline. This should be a cardio endurance zone. It shouldn't be easy, but we're gonna maintain about a 90 to 105 RPM throughout. Resistance level 3, power zone. We'll get there in a bit. Resistance level 4, mountain climb. All righty, team, 45 seconds left. Ooh, yeah. "30 seconds left on this clock, team." Pedal it through. This is the last time that we touch resistance level 1 until the cool down. And that's 40 minutes away. Oh yeah, team. Pedal it on through. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the pedal strokes in motion. Increase resistance. Feel that difference in the core, especially even the hip flexors, quads, calves, everything. as you increase that resistance into resistance level 2. Cardio endurance zone should feel like a bit of an incline. Oh yeah. Get in there. And what I want to see is what we would call a yellow zone endurance cadence. Anywhere 95 to 105 is the golden zone. Oh yeah. 95 to 105, if you are a seasoned outdoor rider, you're gonna be like, Steve, yo, I never have a 95 to 105 cadence when I'm in endurance mode outdoors. I get it. Yeah, it's fast. But we're in a different environment right here. Indoors, no wind, no gravel around, so we get to adapt what we're doing on the bike to maximize our training. And I love this cardio endurance zone. I love being at 100 to 105 RPM at a resistance level 2 because this is totally different than what my body has trained for most of my life. I grew up as a ski racer, as a competitive swimmer, and I'm really built for picking up heavy things, moving them short distances, and putting them down. So, big thighs, big core, big chest. It has taken a lot of training, a lot of practice to work on moving my legs this quickly, this consistently. This may be a beauty zone for you. You might love it. For me, you can hear it in my breath, how heavily I'm breathing. This has been something that I've needed to train myself on consistently. Oh yeah. Steven, how you feeling there? Loving this 95 to 105 RPM, R2. We've got 2 more minutes here. And then for those of you who love slower cadence, but heavier resistance, it's on deck. It's about 95 seconds away. Keep the consistency, keep the breath control. Fingers should be light on those handlebars. Sits bones on the widest part of the saddle. Oh yeah. Hydrate as you need. 70 seconds left in this zone. And then we go up the pyramid. One more step. Steven, I'm so impressed and so amazed that you're here at 1:12 in the morning, Brisbane, Australia time, for this live ride. Our metabolic and exercise capacity shifts around a lot throughout the day. There are times of the day where we can push harder, and times where the capacity is just not there. It is amazing you're doing this at 1 in the morning. Team, we shifted up in 10 seconds. Find resistance level 3, power zone. Should feel like a significant hill. 5 minutes going on the clock. Cadence target is 80 to 90 RPM. Still pretty fast. In outdoor ride land, this is the bulk of endurance zone. This is grind it out for 40 kilometers kind of zone. Yeah! Push and pull. And when I say like 5 minutes going on the clock, I literally mean that if you were over on Moto Sumo right now, spinning with me in the group ride, you'd see a clock overlay. In our live classes over there, we can throw around emojis, see each other's stats, have fun all around the world, any bike, anybody, anywhere. It's just a smartphone app filled with magical Moto Sumo math. You put your phone up on your handlebars or in your water bottle holster, and as you pedal and your phone jiggles around, Moto Sumo's algorithm goes, here is a remarkably accurate depiction of how quickly you are pedaling. Extrapolates that into distance covered, a whole bunch of other metrics. I love it too because it's full global community. Like, Steven, the fact that we got a Steve here in Canada, a Steven there in Australia, I love it. Moto Sumo gets that spirit too, regularly. I've got Danes, Brits, Americans, Canadians, South Africans, Indonesians, people from all over the world, all coming together at the same time, in the same live classes, on the platform, having fun. So, if you want to check it out, you can get some free classes there too. motosumo.com. Spin with Steve promo code. We'll get you 30% off any subscription you like. Oh, keep it going there, team. Oh, spine nice and long, elbows down and in. Fingers light on the handlebars. Heels down. Steve-O, you're doing so well. Getting sweaty too. Here in Calgary right now, it's about minus 12. Minus 12. Nice and snowy. Beautiful sunny day yesterday. Good and chilly. I know you can't see this, but in the Rocket House studio where I am right now, got a nice little fire going to one side. It's what heats the studio. Nice little aesthetic. But oh, sweaty, sweaty. Keep pulling through. 70 more seconds. And then we're getting into resistance level 4 zone. Boosty. Push, pull. Spine long, core engaged. Upper body nice and balanced. Breathe. In 30 seconds, we're rocking into a steep mountain climb, R4. Our ideal cadence is going to be 60 to 70 RPM for 5 minutes. Heavy, heavy work. Take special note of what automatically happens with your body as you increase that resistance. Would you do it now? Resistance level 4. 5 minutes on the clock. Not quite the top of the pyramid here. But we're getting up there. This is the penultimate level. We go from here to increased resistance out of the saddle for 5 minutes. And then we drop back down to this level for another 5. Then resistance level 3 for another 5. Then resistance level 2 for another 5. Then we hit our cool down. 60 to 70 RPM, team. That's where we are right now. Anybody who wants to join in, share metrics over on MotoSumo, this is the Just Ride group code, 7597. You can input it there, and we'll see each other's stats. Live stats. Oh yeah. Push and pull. Push and pull. Now I know I said earlier on that me growing up as a ski racer, or that sort of informing a lot of my physicality, my early training, like the big legs, big power. That is true, but this kind of resistance, this kind of cadence, team, this blazes. Can feel a burn in the hamstrings and the glutes. I asked you to mentally file how your body changes instinctively as we increase resistance. For me, the second I crank it on, my chest comes down and forward. Part of that innately is because massive center of mass right here in the chest. And having it situated over top of the front of my pedal stroke means a mechanical advantage. Means mass over the downward push, which is where the majority of power in the pedal stroke is applied. But it also alleviates pressure and puts my body in a nicer position to engage the posterior chain of muscles on the pull stroke. That pull stroke, there's a lot of power that comes from that. Not as much as the down, but power, stability, definitely speed of cadence. Feel that sweat, team. 90 seconds left. Steven, you are rocking this. Keep pressing it through. A reminder, in 75 seconds, we rise up out of the saddle for 5 minutes at even higher resistance to get ourselves through this giant pyramid of a mountain pass. Balanced pedal strokes, team. If you have a power meter on your bike, check out those stats. What are the watts looking like? How do they compare to when we were at R2 or R3? So far, which one is giving me the highest output? Which is your body best tuned for at this moment in time? Higher cadence, lower resistance, middle and middle, or this kind of thing that we got going on right now? A beastly resistance. Rise up, team. 5 minutes. This is the top of the pyramid. We're at R4, but we're out of the saddle. We got more body mass over top of the pedals. So add more. Make it heavy. Hands come forward. Elbows down and in, fingers still light on those handlebars. Upper body is positioned at a 45-degree angle relative to the top of your thigh at the top of the pedal stroke. Center of mass of the chest, either over top of the handlebars or over top of the knees. Knees pull through each pedal stroke like they want to kiss your handlebars. Don't need the handlebars. No fun for anybody. But engage that core. Pull through. That is strength. That is efficiency. That is motion. That is big muscle groups involved. This is whole body workout right now. We're building muscle. We're burning fat. We are building cardiovascular strength. Much as you can, stick with it. Keep a consistent pedal stroke. I know there is nothing easy. Tough but awesome. I see you, I hear you, Steven. If there is anybody else in my life who is tough but awesome, it is you. So team, Steven and I met through cancer fundraising, these giant cycling events that I emceed across Canada for a long time, and then starting during the pandemic, my team started producing them in various areas for their associated charities. Now Steven is a multi-time cancer survivor, does tons of fundraising, tons of work with charities all around the globe. Steven, it's such a pleasure always to see you, always to chat with you. And I think in the past, we only actually got to ride together twice. So, yes, highlight of my day. Keep it going, team. Upper body sways slightly back and forth. Allowing for extra pressure, extra mass over top of that downstroke. But the faster you pedal, the more you may find that you start to counterweight, meaning your body, upper body, I'm exaggerating it, but comes to greet the upstroke on the opposite side to help pull through that pedal stroke. Slight body shifts. Big ones are inefficient. Keep them small. 75 seconds, team. And we're back to R4 in the saddle. We're past the halfway mark. Our cadence is in the 50s to 60s. We're in the final minute of the pinnacle of this pyramid. 45 seconds till we hit the saddle. Butt is hovering a centimeter to an inch above the nose of your saddle right now. 30 seconds left, team. Breathe. Into the final 15. 3, 2, saddle. Reduce resistance ever so slightly. But we're still at R4. Sits bones hit the widest part of the saddle. Chest is open and forward. Fingers light on the handlebars. Spewing sweat, just like mine. Heels drop down. Don't point those toes. It might be tempting to do ballet because you feel graceful. Maybe you're an amazing dancer like Steven also is. But this, right now, is the time for heels down, power through, pull with a flat foot. We start pointing the toes and we are shortening up the entire posterior chain of muscles. That makes us more injury prone and we aren't nearly as strong, nearly as resistant. So keep the heels down. Yeah, team. Push and pull. We are coming down the pyramid now. Still at resistance level 4. 60s or 70s for our RPM here in the saddle. Hydrate as you need. Yeah, team. Breathe. Stabilize. Kick butt. Fingers light, elbows down and in. We are 30 minutes into this class, 15 left to go. Resistance levels are going to keep lightening up until we hit our cool down, but speed will keep going up. Push and pull. Just because we're high resistance right now at R4 doesn't mean that we move slowly, at least not in a conscious way, or an unconscious way, I should say. We want to be consciously pushing our cadence at every resistance level. We're not in a sprint right now, but we are looking for riding that threshold all the way through these classes. Every time we work out our muscles, we cause these micro tears in the muscle fiber. Then, as we recover, as we eat well, sleep well, rest well, hydrate well, our body repairs. We repair, we grow stronger. This is 45 intense minutes of workout. Got to recover afterwards. But here during this specific class, I basically nullified our recovery. I want us pushing. Different resistance zones, different speeds, different requests of body and mind. Steven, you are doing fantastically. Team, really good to be seeing you here. 1 minute left in resistance level 4. And we drop it down to R3. Keep that 60 to 70 RPM cadence. If you're going a bit faster than that, make a choice. Do you want to increase your resistance bit or stay at the higher cadence? 40 seconds left. Push, pull, push, pull. 15. Team, I'm going to be doing these classes on YouTube and Facebook most Sundays at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. That's Calgary time. Love to see you for any and all. Alrighty, shift it. Resistance level 3, bring the resistance down. And the cadence up. We're still in a power zone resistance. Still got sweat dripping. Cadence increases quite significantly. 80s to 90s. This is what I like to call a power endurance. The R4 stuff, to me, is a climb endurance. This, in the 80 to 90 RPM range, with quite significant resistance level. Whatever works for you, I see as a power endurance. I feel my muscles, lower back is engaged, glutes are feeling it, hamstrings especially. Core is working hardcore. I really love this range for training because it can feel like such an outdoor equivalent grind. Like when I'm on my bike outdoors, I've got the Rocky Mountains ahead of me because luckily the Rockies are like 60 kilometers from me. I lock in, I crank into a fairly high gear, I get my butt in place, my legs in place, hands, spine. I go for aerodynamics, and I grind it through. Just like right now, maybe one headphone in, keeping it safe on the road. Listening to some tunes. Almost entering a meditative state. Enjoying the wind, especially if it's at my back. And especially the scenery. Halfway through this power endurance segment. From here we go into our final endurance segment at the base of our pyramid before we hit our cool down. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left, right here at R3. Hydrate as you need. Push and pull. You might feel it at the top of the quads, anywhere through the legs, through the calves. Keep those heels down. The more efficient and balanced your body position, the less you're spewing energy off in random directions that don't help your pedal stroke, your fortitude, or your speed. Keep it going here. Yeah, Steven. Doing a great job down there in Brizzy. Anybody who is over on MotoSumo right now, that group ride code, 7597. Again, go to the Just Ride feature on the app. Click the icon with all the little meeples. Enter 7597. And we'll be riding together live. About 40 seconds left here before we hit resistance level 2, the base of our pyramid, before the cool down. Try to increase your speed a little bit here, just to be outputting some extra power in the final phase of this power endurance. 10 seconds left. Get ready for the transition. Final 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Reduce resistance. Resistance level 2. Cardio endurance zone. Ooh. If you need, we just went hardcore for a lot of minutes. We've been at resistance level 3 or above for about 25 minutes. If you want, keep the legs in motion, be at resistance level 2. Give yourself a moment. Up off the handlebars. Breathe. Extend the spine, drop the shoulder blades. Our cadence target, 95 to 105. We've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Hinge at the hips, come down to those handlebars. Resistance level 2. If you want an added challenge, go for a tuck. Hands come forward, spine stays long enough that the diaphragm can still move in the core without being impeded by the thighs at the top of the pedal stroke. Don't pull the knees out to make room for the belly. If you need to do that, bring the hands back just a bit so that the spine is a little more upright. Yeah, team. Lock it in. 95 to 105 RPM. Resistance level 2. Make the challenge what you need it. Cool down after this. Cool down in 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Heels are dropped down. Nice work, Stephen. Anybody tuning in right now, not just me saying good work to me. To differentiate, I'm Steve in Canada, that's Stephen in Australia. And it's not just me with a mustache. To do that kind of caper, I need to learn some extra dance moves. Stephen Hughes, wicked having you here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel too. Like I said, team, I'll be here the vast majority of Sunday mornings. Calgary time anyway. It is Monday morning for Stephen in Brisbane. It's just 1:40 in the morning. Breathe. More than halfway through this final part of this endurance resistance pyramid. Breathe. Hydrate as you need. For the final 90 seconds of this segment, I want us to increase our power output. Either add cadence or add a bit of resistance or add both. Let's do it. Breathe. 75 seconds left. Cool down after this. Hands come forward into a tuck. Final minute. Add what you can. Keep the speed. Pump those watts. Right to the end. Keep the spine long. 40 seconds left. Final 30. Maybe add a bit more. 20. Push, pull, breathe, push, pull, breathe. Final 10. Right across the finish line. 5, 3, 2, 1. Resistance all the way down. Flat road, resistance level 1. Legs in motion. Breathe. Exhale. Legs stay in motion. Do not stop. Do not stop moving. Your blood has been pumping hard. If you have a heart rate monitor attached right now, you'll see your heart rate is likely like 85% of max or above, and has been for quite a sustained duration. We do not want to stop motion and throw our cardiovascular system into a brick wall. So, pedal, but reduce resistance. Come up off the handlebars. Sits bones still attached to the widest part of the saddle. Heels still down. Spine long. Shoulder blades back and down. Hands can be doing whatever you want. Me on the hips, on the head, on the nose, Macarena, whatever you need. Pedal it through. And little by little, start bringing down the pace of those pedal strokes. Nicely done, team. Pause, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Gently rise up onto whatever safe position on your handlebars you can. Drop those elbows down and flatten the back. Dropping the heels, but keeping a slight bend in both knees. Team, this has been so much fun here. Stephen, such a pleasure. Oh, absolutely love it. Oh. Anybody who wants to stick around for an extra minute, the official class is over, but let's get a bit of extra stretching here. Oh. Hover your butt over top of the saddle. Forearms can come down onto your handlebars depending on your bike setup, and just create that nice bit of dynamic tension there. And when you're ready, find neutral and pedal through with the other foot forward. 30 seconds left here, team. Let's find that second stretch, dynamic tension between forearms and your butt. Breathe. Team, if you are on Moto Sumo, there are so many extra strength, stretching, and everything classes on there on demand, and lots of live cycling, including my classes. Stephen Hughes, wicked to have you coming in from Brisbane. Everybody, such a treat. I'm Steve. I'll catch you soon.